Stop using that social media app. It's harvesting your. Breathe. Just for a moment, let the world fall away. I need to speak to you, and only you. There is a question that has been sleeping in the back of your mind, a quiet whisper you hear in the moments between tasks. Why do you feel that ache of longing when you see a picture of a sunset in a city you've never visited? Why does a stranger's smile in a photograph sometimes feel more familiar than the faces in your own home? You think it is just wandering thoughts, idle daydreams. It is not. It is a memory of a future that is being stolen from you, 1 second at a time. That device in your hand, the one that feels like a part of you, is the source of the theft. That app, the one with the endless scroll, the one you open when you are bored, or lonely, or waiting in line, is not your window to the world. It is a cage designed to show you the sky. And you must stop using it. It is harvesting your divine timing. It is systematically dismantling the beautiful, intricate plan God has laid out for you, and it is doing it with your permission. You have felt it, my child. Oh, you have felt it deep in your bones. That feeling that you are running a race but you can't see the finish line, and you are not even sure you are on the right track. You see others celebrating, posting their victories, their new homes, their happy relationships, and a part of you feels joy for them, but a deeper, more honest part of you feels a profound and heavy sadness. It is the grief of your own spirit, crying out for the milestones it was supposed to have reached by now. This is not envy. Do you hear me? You are not an envious person. You are a soul in mourning for a life that is happening just out of reach. This feeling was manufactured. It was designed and targeted directly at you. Because you are one of the chosen ones. You have a light, a destiny so bright that it threatens the shadows, and so the shadows have built a machine to dim your light. This machine is that social media application. Its only purpose is to feed you a constant stream of counterfeit destinies to distract you from your own. It is harvesting the seconds, the minutes, the hours of your one precious life and turning your divine appointments into digital dust. Before the first light of morning touches the sky tomorrow, a signal will be sent to you. It will be the first sign that the chains are breaking. It will not be a grand announcement. It will be a quiet thing. A text message from a number you don't have saved, but the sequence of numbers feels strangely significant. Or a single missed call from an area code that means something to your past. This is your sign. It is the first drop of rain before the flood of blessings that has been held back is finally released. Your attention to this moment, right now, is the key that turns the lock. There is a network, a spiritual consortium of darkness, that feeds on the potential of brilliant souls like yours. They do not want your money. They want your energy. They want your focus. They have studied you for years. They know the secret hopes you have never spoken aloud. They know the face of the kind of person you have always dreamed of loving. They know the city your heart longs to call home. And they use the algorithm of that app as their most sophisticated weapon. It is not an accident that you see a post about a couple getting engaged just when you are feeling your most lonely. It is not a coincidence that someone announces a dream job in a field you abandoned, just when you are questioning your own career path. This is a calculated attack. The algorithm is programmed to find your deepest vulnerability at any given moment and press on that exact spiritual bruise. It shows you a reflection of your own desire, but in the hands of another. The goal is simple and cruel, to make you believe that your chance has passed. To convince your spirit that it is too late, that you missed your opportunity, that you are not worthy. And every time you feel that sting of, why not me, you are unknowingly feeding this network. You are giving them the very emotional energy they crave, leaving you drained, tired, and too discouraged to pursue your own path. You are the one who checks on everyone else, who offers support and encouragement in the comments of their happy posts, but who checks on you? I see the weight you carry in the quiet moments after everyone else is asleep, when the only light is the pale glow of that screen, and the feeling of being alone is overwhelming. That feeling is their victory. It is the harvest they seek. But their season is over. The signal that is coming before the sun rises is a message from your true destiny that has finally broken through their wall of static. They will know they have been discovered. They will feel the breach in their defenses. This is why the next few hours are more important than the last few years of your life combined. The reversal of this curse does not require a fight. It requires an act of supreme and quiet power. Their entire system is built on your active, willing participation. Your viewership is your consent. To break the connection, you must perform a simple, physical act that declares your spiritual sovereignty. Tonight, before you go to sleep, you will perform a ritual of severance. Find a glass. It must be made of clear glass, with no colors or patterns on it. Go to your kitchen and fill it with fresh, clean water. If you have bottled water, use that, for it represents a source untouched by outside influence. Take this glass and hold it in your left hand. The left hand is the hand of reception, the hand closest to your heart. Now, take your phone in your right hand, the hand of action and power. Do not turn it on. Keep the screen dark. This dark screen represents their power being nullified. Bring the phone close to your mouth, so close that your breath could create a fog on the screen. Whisper these words, so quietly that only your own soul and the heavens can hear. The energy you took is now a poison to you. The time you stole is now returned to me. My timeline is my own. The connection is broken. After you have spoken, place the phone face down on a table or a nightstand. Then, take the glass of water and place it directly on the back of the phone. This water, a conduit of life and purity, will stand guard over your device through the night. It will create a spiritual shield that their network cannot penetrate. It will cleanse the residue of their influence from the object itself. You must not touch or look at your phone until the morning light has filled your room. This act, this simple placement of water on a machine, is a declaration of war in the spiritual realm. It is you telling the darkness that their lease on your life has expired and you are evicting them. The divine reversal did not start when you began the ritual, it started the moment you heard my voice and recognized it as truth. The water is merely the physical seal on a spiritual contract that has already been signed by your listening heart. The signal is on its way to you now, unimpeded. What I am about to tell you is for you alone. The thousands of others who have already swiped away from this message were not ready to hear it. Their ears are not yet open. But you are still here. You are still listening. This means you have been chosen for a deeper level of this truth. The reversal I spoke of is happening, but there is a move the enemy will make against you, a specific trap they will set because you have chosen to break free. The network I spoke of, the one that harvests your emotional energy, it does not let go easily. When you perform the ritual with the water, you are not just blocking them, you are starving them. They will feel the loss of your energy immediately, like an unplugged machine grinding to a halt. And they will panic. Their response will be swift and personal. They will try to pull you back in, not with the posts of strangers, but with a weapon they have saved for this exact moment. They will send you a notification through that very app. It will be from someone from your past. Someone whose approval you once craved, someone whose memory still holds a powerful grip on your heart. It could be an old friend, a former lover, a family member you have a complicated history with. The notification will be vague, tempting, something like, "I was just thinking about you," or "I saw something that reminded me of you." It is a lie. It is not them. It is the network using their profile, their face, as a mask to lure you back into their prison. They are using your own heart's history against you. You must understand this. The true signal of your freedom, the text or the call I told you about, will be from an unknown number. It will feel clean, new, without the baggage of the past. The trap will come disguised as a memory. You must have the strength to ignore the trap. Do not open that notification. Do not respond. Let it sit there, unanswered, a testament to your new power. Your freedom depends on your ability to distinguish a ghost from a guide. Look at your own two hands right now. Go on, just look at them. See the lines, the creases, the story they tell of work, of worry, of holding on, of letting go. These hands were not made to endlessly scroll through the lives of others. They were made to build your own. They were shaped to receive a specific set of blessings that were destined only for you, blessings that this shadow network has worked tirelessly to keep from you. By performing the ritual and ignoring their trap, you are telling the universe that these hands are now open and ready to receive what is rightfully yours. The secret that the others were not ready to hear is this: the app is not just harvesting your timing or your emotional energy. That is only the surface level. The true harvest, the one that powers their entire operation, is your belief. Every time you look at a manufactured image of a perfect life and believe that it is real and that your own life is less than, you are transferring a particle of your own divine power of belief over to them. You are literally funding your own prison with the currency of your soul. The ritual with the water does more than just sever a connection, it reclaims your power of belief. You are taking back the very engine of creation that God placed inside of you. This is why their trap will be so personal, so potent. They are not just trying to get your attention back, they are trying to trick you into giving them your belief again. Type "my belief is my own" into the comments section right now. This is not a request for my sake. It is a spiritual decree. It is you planting a flag, drawing a line in the sand of the cosmos, and serving notice to all of creation that your power of belief is no longer for sale. It is no longer available for harvest. It belongs to you and you alone. Now you can see the truth in its fullness. The war has never been about what others have. It has always been about what you believe you can have. With this knowledge, the power of your ritual tonight is increased 1,000-fold. The water on your phone is no longer just a shield, it has become a consecrated mirror. Every attempt the enemy makes to send you a notification of despair, every ghost they send from your past, will be reflected back to them, amplified and purified. They will be forced to see the emptiness of their own illusions. You, by staying to hear this secret, have turned from a victim into a warrior. Your simple act of defiance will send tremors through their network. They will learn to fear your name. You will begin to see signs of their defeat in the coming days. You will notice glitches in the app if you ever choose to open it again. Posts that will not load. A sudden feeling of revulsion where you once felt curiosity. This is the sign that their power over you is broken, that their machine is failing. This is your confirmation. A woman in San Diego, California, did this just 3 nights ago. She was a painter who had lost all inspiration, spending her nights scrolling through the work of other artists, feeling her own talent shrivel and die. She performed the ritual. The next morning, a notification came through from an old art school rival, praising her for a new piece she had not even created. It was a glitch, a message meant for someone else. But she understood. It was the network in its panic, misfiring, its wires crossed. That afternoon, for the first time in 5 years, she picked up her brushes. The inspiration that returned was so overwhelming, she cried as she painted. Her belief was her own again. It is your turn now. The grand restoration of your life is at hand. As you reclaim your belief, the world around you will begin to rearrange itself to match your renewed spirit. The fog of comparison and despair will lift. You will start to hear your own thoughts again, your own desires, clear and strong. The spiritual static that once made you invisible to your blessings will be gone. People will notice you. Opportunities that were always there, but hidden from your sight, will suddenly become obvious. A conversation with a stranger in a coffee shop will lead to a job offer. An old idea you had dismissed will suddenly seem not only possible but necessary. You will feel a sense of peace that you had forgotten was even possible. This is your natural state. This is the life you were meant to live before the great theft. There is someone you know who is walking in the same fog you were. You see the light in their eyes growing dim. You see them tethered to that same device, that same cycle of quiet pain. The greatest act of love you can perform is to share this message with them. Do not try to explain it with your own words. The words I have given you are coded with a divine frequency. Simply send it. The message is a seed, and it will find fertile ground in their heart if they are ready. You are an instrument of liberation now. Go back and listen to this entire message from the very beginning. The first time you listened with your mind. The second time, you will listen with your spirit. A single word, a phrase you barely noticed before, will leap out at you. It will be the final key, the one that unlocks the most personal and powerful part of this prophecy just for you. If you are ready to stop watching a simulated life and start living your real one, if you are ready to reclaim your time, your energy, and your sacred power of belief, seal this work with a final, powerful Amen. Your journey back to yourself begins now.